And we're underway for the feature race of the Academy Division.
Very aggressive overtake there, sorry.
You're right, oh my, he's pushing Cappy off the track.
Cappy is having, that is a huge DNF.
Look, 3-1.
It's Carnage, oh!
As Angry's going to set himself up, as there's bumper cars!
The Haas team sent each other around.
Rudiger's has held off the pack.
And a very big hello everybody, welcome along to Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, the 75th edition to the Formula One calendar, and a racetrack that sees a top speed of over 322 kilometres an hour. This is the fourth round of the Aussie Racing League. Let's take a look at the racetrack that we're dealing with here today. A concrete jungle temporary street circuit, 6.1 kilometres in length, 27 very demanding turns, and a stack of DRS zones for people to tempt their fate. Let's head off to our commentary team.
Hello everyone and welcome to round 4 of the ARL Academy series. Today I am joined with Bailey. How are you, Bailey? I'm alright. So, we have Jeddah. What are your thoughts? Definitely. We've just joined into quali now. Drivers are just going out on track. Get up the telemetry, get some lap data, track map, wonderful. Alrighty. HK pull into the side, that's good to see. Can't hear Bailey, I'll get that right now. How about now? Bailey, can you speak? Give me a moment, I'll fix that. Alright, talk. Alright. Alright, I think that's perfect. That much better? Alright, let's get on to quali, lads. Ayrton Dash is quali ban. Where's Balladar? Here we go. Um,
Alright, test. Alright, test. Yeah, sweet, that's working now. Through the stream, so we should be good. Good luck, boys.
Alright,
Yeah, sweet,
we're
that's
back.
working.
Thumbs up or green lights.
Alright, we're all green.
We are back.
Transition.
And as we come back, we see a lot of DNFs.
DNFs?
Obviously, the
Oh my god.
chaos of Jeddah showing. Of course, Ed and Dash had to serve the quali ban, but we've seen a couple people struck by the chaos. It is Jeddah.
Who have
But
we
yeah.
got on an outlap? We got Reblets.
And Men of Tin has just started his outlap, so that'll take him a while.
Getting a cheeky slipstream there.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of DNFs, a couple good laps, and not a lot of laps set, to be honest with you. Only 8 set, and we're already almost 5 minutes into qualifying, so some people taking their sweet time to set a lap time here.
It's
Just
alright
playing it
though.
safe.
Track evolution
just-
is plays a big factor in setting quality around here.
Yeah, so a couple people just waiting, letting their other drivers just go around, prime the track up for them, and then they'll go around and set a fast lap. Which honestly might be the key to pole position here.
Have you done any practice around here?
I've done a bit, and there's not a lot of grip, I'll tell you that much, so let's
Track-
see how these drivers fare today.
The track is very slidey. It's very difficult,
Yeah.
I guess, finding a setup that's, you know, looking after the tires in terms of the temperature, the tire wear, whilst also being stable enough to be fast on the straights, but also having enough downforce through the S section.
Yeah, of course, it's a very track that is also very heavy on tire wear, so let's see how they do with that as well. Tire temperatures, tire pressures are going to play a big factor in today, I reckon, and we'll see. It's just a case of who will manage it the best. As we've got Milk in the Alfa Romeo starting his lap time now, as well as Windows, who's about to finish his lap, so we'll see what comes from these 2 laps here. As Windows comes to the end of his lap, and it is a 1:30.4. That'll bump him up to P5. Pretty good lap time for a banker lap. As I believe Milk is setting a lap time. As well as Men of Tin about to finish his lap, so see what comes from that as well.
Stealth setting a 1:29.6, very impressive lap for Academy.
Yes. Especially for the fact that the track is still not fully up to standards of track evolution would be, you'd think, by this time, and it's still gonna progressively get better throughout. So Stealth could still have time to improve. We've seen him go 4 tenths up in that first sector there, so he's still got time.
I'm very intrigued to see if we get into the 128s, potentially high 127s.
We definitely could, because Stealth is still up on his time here. Another 2 tenths in the second sector. This could be a pretty good lap here, and a pole-worthy lap. He might need to go out again after this. Keeps it very clean through the last corner. This could be a good lap here.
129.4 improves by 2.5 tenths.
Yeah, it's a very good lap time there from Stealth, and he'll be looking to hopefully carry that pace into the race and see if he can grab a couple of points for the Aston Martins.
Rudy hasn't validated.
There's Man of Tin. I believe he's diving into the pits here.
Yep.
Yep, Man of Tin dives into the pits. I believe there's not many people.
Formal.
Angry Man dives into the pits as well. And there's an Alfa Romeo there also dives into the pits. So I believe the next person we have on a lap here is Formal, as Rudy gets hasn't validated. So let's see what Formal can do here. Not a lot of ARS, so that might come back to bite him later on. I believe he'll be diving into the pits too.
Oh, yeah.
He's into the pits. I believe we have Jake. Maybe better finish a lap. As well as Rudy gets, he hasn't validated. So Jake coming around to finish his lap.
Coming into the pit. Everyone's coming to the pit.
Everyone's coming to the pit. No one wants to set a lap time. We have the Aston Martins of Stealth and Validate. I believe they're both diving into the pit. So no good, as I believe we've had a DNF. Has a Hawk. End of the S section. Has just lost it a bit. If we ride along with MV33 here, we might be able to just see what's happened. If we can see what's happened with these yellow flags.
Oh, he's just put it in the wall.
Yeah, just must have lost it out of the exit there. We did talk about how there's not a lot of grip around here, and that is one of those examples, as I believe Reblitz is about to start his lap. See he coming? Nope. He's going into the pits too. What about Windows? Is Windows about to start his lap? He's got the DRS open. Looks like he's trying to get some speed out of this last turn. He might be the first person to set a lap in this second half of quali. And he's going for it. First person we've watched in a while that hasn't dove into the pits, and he starts his lap.
Nice hard braking.
See, how can he fare through this little S section up here? It is very easy to lose your grip around here. Some of the exits are very slippery.
Keeping it nice and controlled on the throttle. Keeping the car stable. I like it. Gotta carry a little bit more speed onto this exit here. But
still doing very well.
This turn, very uncomfortable. The rear wants to slip out, but you just gotta keep your throttle down and just gotta keep the steering input minimal. Does it very well though.
He's looking very in control of his car right now. This could be a pretty good lap, keeping it clean. Hasn't really had the back end of the car step out, which is a pretty impressive thing to be able to do around here. The car is very slippery around here, so being able to keep it stable is a feat in itself as it goes purple through the second sector, but I'm not sure how much that'll do as he opens the DRS, going down into the last turn now. Very heavy braking zone. Let's see what he can do. Fully on the brake. Can he get back nice on the throttle? He does. Let's see what this time's going to be. Is he going to knock Stealth off the top spot? Not quite. Improves by about 2/10s. Jumps his teammate, but not too much, as everyone else is now out setting their laps. Hopefully there's not much traffic. Hopefully no one gets in the way of anyone else. As we see the Williams of MV33 coming around now to set his final lap. Or not his final lap, but his next lap. Has the DRS open. See what he can do into the final turn. Keeps it very tight on the throttle early, but he keeps it clean. And what's this lap?
And dives into the pits. He's going to go chuck on a new set. Guess we'll follow on board with Stealth, who's setting a lap right now.
Yeah, we've got Milk as well, about to come around the final turn. Is it going to be another case to just dive into the pits looking for a fresh set, or is he going to go? I believe he's also diving into the pits. So Stealth, I believe, is the closest person to finishing a lap right now. So, yeah.
Just watching Stealth, he just looks so confident compared to the rest of the field. Getting nice and close, actually rubs against the wall on the exit there.
That's going to lose me a bit of time as we see one of his tight contenders for what could be the race win at this point. Rudiger's DNFing out of qualifying, so he'll have to stay with that 30.1. Is that enough to keep him higher up there, or do you reckon he's going to drop down because of that DNF as we see Stealth about to finish his lap?
We'll have to see. Stealth, though, after hitting the wall, hits the inside of the wall.
Is he going to improve?
He was up 2/10 and still improves.
Nice number.
Oh my.
Ferrari, they're diving into the pits. Yep, Windows just set his lap, diving into the pits.
Soccer Tom coming around as well.
Yep, we have the McLaren.
Never mind.
Casting about to start a lap, as I believe. Not sure who that is on the. We have Freed Slim Shady. I believe about to set his next lap time. Is it going to be anything good? Improves by 5/10, only up to P11 though. So, he going to settle for that, or is he going to go again? As Formal Casting starts his lap, he'll be looking to improve by a very hefty 6/10 to try and knock Stealth at that top spot. I feel like Stealth's pole position is pretty secure at this point.
Formal really needs to pull something out of his ass, but he's just kind of holding back right now.
You know, you've also got HK Racing, of course. I believe he's about to finish his lap. Is he gonna? No, nothing good from HK there. His lap was invalid, so.
However, he is starting another one.
He is. He does have time to start another one. As Formal Casting, he's down by 6/10 here, so I believe he's just settling for that front row, hopefully right now. As Angry Man dive into the pits, he's done. Not another lap coming out from him. He thinks he can secure that P4. There's Belladate. Doesn't do anything on his lap. I believe he was just on an out lap, but we do have Milk around to start his lap. Stealth doesn't have a front wing now going around the final turn, so that's not too good. There's Max Formal now next across. Can he improve? I'm not sure if he will. He's in low fuel mode, and I believe he'll just dive into the pits here. He will. He's settling for what he thinks will be second place right now, but we'll have to wait to see what HK can do. Currently down by 1/10 on his time. But HK is getting a little bit of a slipstream down this back straight. Not sure how well it's going to do, because I believe they are both on hot laps. We'll see what happens. Can HK keep it clean with a bit of that dirty air? Still keeps it clean, and he'll get another big slipstream down to the start-finish straight. Will that help him out, though? No, as he still goes down by 3/10, so doesn't improve. As Soccer Tom next across the line here, as Reblertz improves on his time. Soccer Tom diving to the pits with an invalid time.
We're just waiting. Who's done an invalid lap.
So he will dive into the pits as well. Or, yep, and that's the end of qualifying. Pretty strong qualifying there from Stealth, comfortably in pole. As we have Formal Casting P2, HK Racing P3, Angry Man P4, Rudiger's DNF, but still got the top 5 as he is in P5. And that is the top 5. We'll run you through the rest of the qualifying order once we get there. And if you just want to run us through our qualifying order.
In first, Stealth. Second, Formal Casting. Third, HK Racing. Fourth, Angry Man. Fifth, Rudy. Sixth, Windows. Seventh, Reblertz. Eighth, Soccer Tom. Ninth, Man of 10. And 10th, MV33. And the rest of the field, 11th Free Slim Shady, 12th Milk, Belladat, Has a Hawk, Jake, Bulldogs, Kufu, Schmork, your boy Cappy, and Tom Dash, who had a quali ban.
Yeah, a very strong showing from Stealth there, and I believe right now he's the favourite to win the race. He's got a lot of pace, but hopefully he can keep it clean throughout the race. And yeah, the race will be starting shortly. Stand by. And here we go, the cars off the grid to start the formation lap. And as the formation lap starts, what do you reckon, seeing all the ties everyone's going on, what do you reckon will be the most common strategy for this race?
Medium to hards, hard to mediums is the strategy around here. However, I am expecting some surprises.
Do you reckon someone may try and stretch the hards out long enough? Very risky strategy, but of course with the
To
softs,
be
they don't really
honest,
last any laps at all.
I think some people may even extend the mediums.
Do you reckon?
I reckon.
So you reckon some people would get there as Stealth, looking to go pretty fast, maybe just wants this thing to get underway, warming the tyres up as much as they can, of course. They want those tyres very warm for when they line up on the grid and get ready to go. And Stealth very much ahead of the pack here. He wants this started quickly, as we see the rest of the pack taking their time getting the tyres warm, and now Stealth slows down, waits for the rest of the pack because he's just trying to get his tyres warm. Hopefully we all get a clean line up on the grid, no one going over their mark, and we get a good start to this race. Hopefully the chaos doesn't ensue into turn 1, but yeah, we never know. Of course, Jeddah, pretty risky turn 1 to go for moves through, so yeah. Who do you reckon? Do you reckon the lead will stay the same throughout turn 1, or...
I reckon Stealth will hold it. But I think we'll see a lot of movement amongst the mid of the pack.
Yeah, of course. There's gonna be maybe a bit of chaos into turn 1, you never know. Hopefully there's no early safety cars, we get some clean racing, but yeah, through the mid pack here, turn 1 Jeddah, lap 1, it's always going to be a bit of carnage. We may see 1 or 2 cars go around as Red Bloods jumps the mark. And yeah, so does Soccer Tom and Freeze Them Shady. A lot of them jumping the mark here. So hopefully, Validate as well. But hopefully we all keep it clean into turn 1 and we get a pretty good race. As we see the last 2 lining up on the grid. And yeah, the lights are going to come on shortly.
It's 5 red lights and away we go. Stealth getting a pretty good start. Holds his position.
Just looks to take it slow at the back here. Oh, there's been a hit. Someone's gone off. A lot of people have gone off. Crufoy Cowboy already with a 5-second penalty for a severe collision. And no one has spun, but a couple people did go off there as Stealth keeps the lead and already has a 7/10 advantage to the rest of the pack. And I feel like that's what came to be expected. We saw Stealth pace through qualifying, and he's just, of of course, carried that right over to the race here, looking very comfortable.
I know we've started the race, but what are your predictions?
I feel like it'd be wrong for me not to back Stealth after his very strong qualifying. So yeah, I'm backing Stealth to win here. I'm not sure how convincing it'll be, but it could be very close between Formula as we see yellow flags in Sector 2. There's a Ferrari off. Soccer Tom, I believe it was, is in the wall. He's not out of the race, but he does not have a front wing. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, as Etten Dash goes off as well, I'm backing Stealth for the win here. He's already got a 1.4 second lead, so it'd be wrong not to back him for the win after that.
Definitely. 1.6 seconds already after lap 1. He is off. I guess
Yeah, but it is...
what we need to find out, what we really want to find out is, will there be a full safety car in the first 10 laps?
Yeah, that's always the question, and that a safety car at any point in this race can change it drastically, as we also have to figure out, is Stealth pushing it maybe a bit too hard? Is he going to lose that tyre grip, and is he going to make a mistake based on that? As he already goes very wide, that'll be his first warning of the race so far, I believe, as he goes pretty wide there, and we have Bulldogs retiring from the race. That could be our first safety car, as that will change the course of the race a lot if there is one, but I believe it will. The safety car will stay in the pit lane for now. We see
Bulldogs,
in the
heavy
wall.
collision.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Stealth already with a 2.2 second lead. It's his race to lose at this point. Don't want to jinx anything, but it is his race to lose.
As we see another yellow flag, it's a Ferrari.
Yellows. No, it's another, the other Alfa Romeo.
That's an Alfa.
He's had a little bit of a moment. No damage that looks like to be to the car, but a bit of a moment through there, as we've come to expect. Not much grip around here, so that can happen. As Stealth is running away with this, as HK Racing, up to second place, makes the move into the last turn. As Rebler's right behind here, we could be looking at a double podium. I want to jinx it too early on, but a double podium for Haas could be on here. The team game being played, HK giving Rebler's the slipstream, and is Rebler's going to go for it? Takes it very deep, and that'll lose him a bit of time there. As we have Milk already dialing to the pits, he may have had some damage there, that seems. As we have Soccer Tom into the pits as well, so he may have been right. It might have been a Ferrari involved in the accident. As he is getting his front wing changed, missing an end plate there. As Milk, I'm not sure if that's an error, goes onto the soft compounded tyre. What are you thinking of that decision?
Look, a lot can happen in the next 10 laps. I think the softs can go 10 laps. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm almost certain that there will be a safety car in the next 10 laps.
You've got to put money on it that there's going to be a safety car. I feel like there's not a lot of room for error here, so any slight bit of loose on the rear and you will lose the car, and the walls aren't very far away from the track here, so any spin can be very unforgiving here. As Stealth just keeps adding to that lead, as HK Racing has got almost 2 seconds to the man behind him now. Formal casting, he's gone as well.
Jake here closing up on the back of Belladad. He's lost his front wing and rammed into the rear.
Is that going to be the
As
Williams
Jake's is going to
diving
pit.
into the pits?
He's copped a
As
5-second
Rebler's is making a
penalty.
move for P3. A double podium for Haas at this point in the race, but Formal Casting is still right on the gearbox of him there. He'll be able to make a move when he can. As Angry Man also joining in the action, as well as Windows in that DRS range. Of course, DRS activated last lap, so let's see if they can stay in that range, and if they do, Rebler just may get eaten up here by that DRS train. As we see, Reblot's already gained 4 positions in this race. Started P7, is now up to P3. That's a great start for him, only 4 laps in. So we also already see a lot of penalties in this race. Do you reckon there'll be a lot more penalties to come?
Oh, there will be
tight
a
track limits of
lot
this
more
track?
penalties, but I don't think they will come from track limits. I believe it'll be
You
the
reckon?
pit entry.
The pit entry is very tricky. The little tight chicane sort of before the entry to the pits, and also the exit may cause a bit of drama. Of course, you're exiting the pit lane right onto the racing line. Drivers have been told in the briefing from the FIA to be very careful there, but there might still be a bit of chaos.
Formal
Is everything
casting
looking...
right on the back of Reblitz, not giving him any room to breathe whatsoever.
Yeah, I'll tell you who's got a lot of room to breathe. Those Stealth at the front already increased his lead to 4 seconds. That's 5 laps in a 4-second lead. That's something else.
Five laps in, and I gotta say, in terms of the race pace, it is pretty consistent
Yeah, of course. There
throughout the
haven't been that many
field.
errors. Of course, the big errors from the likes of the people behind the back. Of course, Soccer Thomas lost 9 positions. Started in P8. He's dropped down a bit as there are some yellow flags now. 2 of them.
Windows is
And Milk.
spinning round.
And Milk as well. So 2 of them there have been hit at the same time by the low grip on this track. Neither of DNF. So bit of a stroke of luck there for them to keep it out of the wall. As there's more yellow flags, I believe. Ayrton Dash in P15 all the way down there, strolling around without a front wing. Not the best race for him, not the best week in total. Started with a quali ban and now this. As we
Oh,
see more
more
yellow
yellow
flags.
flags!
Windows again may have just lost it a bit. His tyres may have been hot from that first one, but yeah, here we go. That safety car is just raring to come out now with all these yellow flags.
Oh,
Windows letting everyone
God.
pass, he'll just be pulling into the pits. No, yeah, he's pulling into the pits. Hopefully he doesn't retire. As there's more yellow flags. Oh, the Haas of Reblitz has gone round.
Oh
From
no.
P3. And Windows does retire in the pit lane. That's a shame.
That is a shame. We don't like to see anyone retiring or crashing out. Everyone works extremely hard here at ARL, both the drivers and the staff behind the scenes, so that's pretty devastating, unfortunately.
Yeah. They're always in the background. Stuff you don't see. Them practicing. Trying to see if they can reach their limit as... Yeah, Windows car pulls back out onto the track and then retires on track. That might cause a problem, but it always sucks to see someone retire from the race. You never want to see it. You want to see everyone finishing the race, so bit of a bummer that he had to do that.
Milk spins round. Jake luckily goes around him through the S's.
Windows' car very much off the track, so not a problem as it's lifted up into car heaven. As Rudiges has the DRS open on Formal, who lost another position at Angry Man. Formal there may have been a little tussle between Reblitz and Formal there, because he's lost a bit of time to Angry Man, and it's now has Rudiges right on his back, who might be looking for a move. Of course, Rudiges, already a race winner this year. Won the first race of the season, I believe, at France. He'll be looking to get a little bit more. And a couple more points today for his championship charge. Of course, other than a couple of those yellow flags, nothing really happening. Still no change for the lead.
Rudy overtaking Formal.
Rudiges makes the move on Formal, I believe, through the DRS. formal. Not sure what's happened there. Maybe something wrong with his tyres, I'm not sure, but he's lost a couple positions here. That safety car in the first 10 laps looking a lot less likely right now.
Not my channel points, god damn it.
But yeah, looking a lot less likely at this point.
Oh, we
Anything
may
can
have
happen these
just
last two
spoken
laps.
too soon.
Who's going
Oh,
around
Jake,
there?
Jake, he's alright. He's alright.
No front wing, but he's still going. Yeah, we may still see one, you never know. Those yellow flags can come out at any time. It's HK Racing all by himself as well now. The gap to Stealth just keeps increasing though. Stealth may just be too fast for HK Racing here today. He's put a lot of practice in, I know that behind the scenes. Stealth has been practicing a lot, and it comes to show here when you just look at his pace. It's phenomenal out there.
Definitely think that, if not by the end of this season, sorry, by the end of this race or next season, he will be promoted by surely two divisions.
Oh, he's showing a lot of pace here. Of course, you never know with promotions. This could be, I don't know, it could be a one-off thing. Things change, but yeah, he's looking very fast right now. It doesn't look to have much competition, but you never know. It's not as much about pace as it is about consistency. There's no point in being fast if you can't keep it throughout the race, so we'll see what happens towards the end of the race here.
Rudy has managed to close up to Angry Man.
Yeah, Rudy's showing a lot of pace right now as Angry Man pits. That may have been what it was, but speeding in the pit lane 5 seconds, that's not the best. It's not the best that could happen there, as formal casting has already dropped a lot of time to Rudiger's. Rudiger's is on for maybe another podium this season as he tries maybe the overcut on Angry Man now, as we start to see. Is Angry Man going to start a chain of people, do you reckon, diving into the pits, or do you reckon the medium runners will stay out a bit longer?
I reckon the medium runners will stay out a bit longer. Briefly,
Look at the pit stop so far. Only Angry Man from those medium runners has pit. Of course, from the medium runners not involved in incidents, only Angry Man has pit, maybe looking for the undercut here.
as we have a look at red alerts, 0.4 of a second down to 0.2 of a second.
Very close as we have some yellow flags. Jake retired.
Jake!
Oh,
Straight
there's
into the
maybe a
wall!
safety car. If we look on with Angry Man, we'll see the debris of his car. Is this going to be a safety car?
I would be extremely surprised if it's not a safety car.
His car is in the very middle of the track, so if this is not a safety car, I will be surprised.
Oh my god, Schmock!
The driver's having to take very much avoiding action as his car's no safety car. And the first 10 laps have passed, so say bye to your channel points.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, he wanted to. He was doing it for the channel points.
Oh, how has the safety car not come out there?
I don't know.
Safety car, of course, for Academy on reduced, but still, there's a car in the middle of the track. Michael Massey's back in the box for that one.
Oh god. Absolutely chaotic. Surprisingly clean though, I must say. The drivers have kept it very clean throughout this race, and the only incidents I guess I've seen are self-inflicted.
Yeah, of course, we did see a bit of a scrap, if you want to call it that, into turn 1. A couple cars going off track, and that is lap 11. Say goodbye to anyone's channel points who thought they were a safety car in the first 10 laps. As we see, Stealth has already lapped 2 people in the field here in the first 10 laps of this race. That's got to be pretty impressive.
Formal Casting has just dived into the pits.
So do you reckon this will be the start of the medium runners?
I believe so.
Trying to give themselves enough room for those hards to heat up, because they will of course take a very long time. Personal experience of the hard tire, they take a while to heat up here, so that'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Formal Casting right behind Angry Man. Trying to stay as close as he can with those cold tires.
Of course,
Doesn't...
These two are the first 2 that have peeled into the hard tires, so they're both in the same boat as maybe still a bit of cold, fresh tires, so they'll be looking to get them up to temperature, may not want to fight too much. But do you reckon the undercut will work here, or is it not strong enough around Jeddah?
Honestly, I don't know about the undercut, but we still see as Stealth just pits. I'm still thinking the medium to softs.
Do you reckon that'll still work for some? Do you reckon who do you reckon is outlandish enough in here to try that? As HK takes the lead of the race, of course, with Stealth in the pits.
I think... Who is outlandish enough? Who do you think is outlandish enough to go to the softs?
I reckon almost anyone on the hard tire maybe has a good chance of being able to try and stretch that out. So you've got MV33 still out there, as well as Khufu Cowboy and Schmork. Khufu Cowboy needs all the time he can get with that 5-second penalty he got in turn 1 for a collision with another driver, as Rebler dives into the pits, as well as frees them Shady, and here comes everyone. The chain has started from Formal Casting of people just starting to dive into the pits, as we see Schmork there just overstepping his turn in a bit into turn 2. Yeah, looking like a strong showing so far from the Haas's. Both cars in the points.
Rudy! An Angry Man having contact.
Angry Man. A little bit of contact. Nothing but a friendly bit of competition, but that has put Rudy right in front of Formal Casting here. And that's not the best position for him to be in. Formal Casting will want to get this move done. And they're getting very close. I believe their wheels touch. Bit of harsh defending there from Rudiges, but Formal may get past here. Or is he going to stick behind into the... He may go for the turn into the overtake, sorry, into the heavy braking zone of the last turn. Of course, he will get the DRS open again. Is he going to get the move done before he even gets there? DRS very strong around this track. Is he going to wait, or is he going to dive it down his inside here? Or is he going to wait for turn 1?
Oh, sends it deep, carrying his...
No! Goes around the outside and he stuck it. What a move from Formal Casting.
A move. That was a...
Reblood's getting back at him though. Reblood's Rudiges. He got the exit speed and he's back at him. Is he going to go around the outside?
Keeping it clean. Keep it clean, lads. Keep it clean. Wheel to wheel.
This is amazing racing.
But who's going to pull out? And Rudy.
He's going to keep it going.
And Formal lost it.
Was there a touch there, or has Formal just lost it under the pressure?
I think he's just lost it. I think he lost his rear end.
Oh, amazing racing there that was, though, between those two.
That was absolutely incredible. As we see Freed Slim Shady right on the back of Reblerts now. Things are really heating up.
Three-car train with Schmork at the front as well. This is amazing racing for these Academy drivers.
As Slim Shady hits the back of Reblerts.
Is Reblerts going to go around the outside here?
Oh, sends it nice and
that's
deep.
Very close, but sticks it in. And Freed Slim Shady looks to be going for it on the exit. This is amazing racing from all these drivers here.
Getting on the throttle nice and early. Needs a good exit here if he wants to overtake Schmork as he spins him round. Oh no.
More contact. This is... this is something else. The Schmork maybe getting disqualified if you're going backwards. He'll have to flick it around quickly. As Stealth on the hards now sets the fastest lap of the race. Of course, this is the first time he hasn't been leading this race, and he is right on the back of Man of Tin. Catching up ever so slightly per lap. Of course, Tin still almost 13 lap on mediums. Tin and HK could be
I think we found our
sending this for the
two
softs here.
suspects.
As this has a Hawk right on the back of Schmork now. Hazard with the DRS open, Belladate right behind them as well. Let's see what happens here as they go around the final turn. Is Hazahawk going to look for a good exit and get the move done? There's not very much racing going on now. They're pretty split out. As Schmork may have had damage, he's dove back into the pits. Schmork may have damage here. He's back in the pits as Belladate and Hazahawk may be going at it here. The two closest. But Reblitz is catching up to the Alpine of Khufu Cowboy here. He will be looking to just stay within that 1 second as Socket Tom. 3 seconds, that won't do too well for him in this race, but yeah. Reblitz very much catching up to Khufu Cowboy. Reblitz was having a very strong race before that little incident. He spun himself round. Now looking to catch back up to the front, maybe still with that double podium for Haas. As he will get the DRS open down here. And will he go for the move here, or will he keep behind and wait? It's been great racing so far, as Reblitz keeps it clean through there. He's just going to hold off with the DRS for now. Khufu Cowboy gets the better exit, but Reblitz may have the straight line speed to get back at him, and he looks like he does right now. Catching up to him very quickly. And we could see another move from Reblitz down into turn 1 here, as he keeps it very close to the wall. But he has got the DRS open now, and is he going to go for it into turn 1? He's going around the outside here into turn 1. Has he already cleared him, or are they going to go too wide? He's already cleared him. Great clean racing from those two. Khufu Cowboy, knowing that Reblitz does have the faster straight line speed and just gets out of the way there. And Reblitz will be looking to catch up to formal casting, maybe holding him up for HK here.
Hazahawk looking at doing a move, but thinks better of it, down into turn 1.
Yeah, of course. Not much happening in the grand scheme of things right now. Stealth has made the move on Manatinu. We'll be looking to chase down HK Racing. But he might get the move done in the pits, because HK Racing will be looking to pit soon. Unless he is trying to stretch it out into those softs.
I think he... I don't know. Is he pitting net? I think he's going to wait one more lap, and then he's going in for the softs. Those tires will be absolutely on fire on the last bit of crust, last bit of grip. He's using absolutely all of it.
Now, I'm sure those are on the very edge right now. They are about to burst, so he'll be looking to keep them, because it's not very hard to keep the tires at a reasonable temperature around Jeddah, of course. A lot of fast turns. Very hard to keep them at a suitable temperature to go this long. 15 laps on the mediums is very impressive. As, of course, in third place, Man of Tin doing the exact same thing, but Stealth ever so slightly just catching up. Doing another purple sector 1 here. And you've still got to say that this is Stealth's race to lose. On the fresh tyres, HK still hasn't pit. After the pit stop, Stealth may take first place here, as he's just chopping away that time the first.
He's chopping it up, but I guess, is HK going to catch up to him? Can he catch up?
Both Alpines we see dive into the pits, but no double stack there from them, as the closest battle at the moment, MV33, catching up to the back of Rudiger's here. Rudiger has a very big gap to Angry Man, so he won't get the DRS on Angry Man. So it'll be MV33's opportunity here to maybe get a move done, as he has the DRS open, formal casting lurking in the background, maybe looking to pick up any scraps from this. Got the DRS open, but I believe he won't get close enough. Doesn't even enable the ARS, so he'll just be looking to sit behind for now. as we have Man of Tin goes to the softs. HK Racing stays out another lap.
He's,
Bit of a bold strategy from HK. Stealth maybe getting held up a bit by them lap cars.
he must be doing very well on the mediums
Yes,
if
I'm
it
surprised.
to be extending this long.
I couldn't hold the mediums for this long. I'd be in the wall already. So very impressive from HK to hold them out for this long. It's Angry Man. Does, I believe, still have that 5-second penalty, but does look pretty good for the podium right now.
MV33 catching up onto Rudy. Very close.
Is he going to go for it into this turn? He very much could, but no, thinks better of it. As he goes pretty deep. Tries to get that exiting speed and gets it.
Absolutely
And what a
flies
move.
past him.
Rudiger's still there, though. He's not going to let the move go too easy as there's a blue flag. I believe that is for the two Mercedes in front. Or no.
Oh,
Just the
Rudy
Mercedes of...
touches the wall.
And Rudy lost a lot of time there through that exit, but still in the DRS, and he has the DRS open here. But so does MV33 because of the lap car, I believe. But the lap car
HK's in
now
the
does
pit.
get out of the way. HK has pit onto those soft tyres, which means Stealth is your race leader again. Rudy is with that DRS, but is he too far away to get to a significant enough slipstream to go for it? Here he is. He will hold off as HK comes out of the pits onto those soft tyre.
Angry Man way too far behind. HK is just going to fly into the distance. As long as he keeps his pace reasonable and keeps it clean, he will have a podium here.
Yeah, but of course that 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane when he did pit.
I do think that will be removed though, because there is a glitch where if you speed too fast in the pit lane, like beforehand, it gives you a 5-second penalty.
Oh, okay, so that could be an error, but still, he'll be racing like that's not going to get removed. He has to. So will Man of Tin, so Man of Tin will be pushing. And may catch up. Still 7 laps to go. Those softs very fresh, but you never know. Will the softs last all 10 laps? Because you have seen in other tracks, the softs do not last any time at all, as your boy Cappy dived into the pits on the soft tyre as well. This formal casting started P2. He's fallen back a bit, down to P7. He was fighting with HK Racing. And now he's just looking to catch up to Rudiger's here, as the field very much stretched out now. No one really in that DRS range.
Formal casting, lowering that gap, slightly going up and down between 1.5 as it goes to 2 seconds.
So I can see not really any fighting going on right now. No one really within that 1 second mark to get the DRS.
Field
Everyone
is
kind of
very
just-
spread out.
Yeah, even looking on the track map, not very many cars are very close together. As,
MV33 has
safety
gone
car.
into the wall. 6 laps to
Full
go.
safety car is out. I believe that's a full safety car. Do
That's
you
what-
reckon we'll see everyone pitting onto those soft compound tire?
I think Stealth has to dive into the pits here. I don't see why he shouldn't. Because HK is on 1 lap old softs.
Well, Stealth, I don't think will lose the position even if he does pit. So this is Stealth's decision to make. I reckon he should pit here.
He
Is gonna
should pit
or is he
here.
gonna stay out?
Stealth has the
He will dive into
pace.
the pits. And I don't think he'll even lose the position to HK here.
Very cautious going into that pit lane. That might mean HK gets ahead.
HK may just get ahead here with the 17-second gap. Has Stealth fitted the soft tyre yet? He has not. Fits them, it'll be very close. HK will take the lead.
Has played into HK's favour.
And of course those 2 lap cars in between HK and Stealth, as that lap car gets a little loose there. Milk. But that might play a factor as well. Those Schmork and Milk in between HK Racing and Stealth here. That's going to be a problem, as everyone looks to be coming into the pits. Angry Man and Rudy gets as well. This has worked out in HK Racing and Man of Tin's favour very well. Stretched out those softs, and now they have the safety car. No, the game does not allow you to unlap, so they will have to stay. They will have to stay behind HK Racing here. Stealth will be very fast, but he will have those 2 lap cars in his way, so HK could get the very good start here. And that may be the difference. This restart will be all the difference in who wins the race, I believe. As we see everyone pitting, so this safety car will be out for the full 3 laps, I believe. Do you reckon the favourite for the racer changes now, or do you reckon it'll stay the same?
With 4 laps to go, I would say it is going to be very close. It's going to be too close to tell, to be honest. Stealth has the pace, but if HK can pull off a absolute defense masterclass and keep up his pace, stay calm, collected, cool, you never know.
Yeah, it's going to be very close here, but safety car, in the end, not really working out in Stealth's favour. He does have those softs, but he also does have the 2 lap cars ahead of him, and HK Racing, who HK has shown significant pace throughout this race and will be looking to keep that towards the end. But HK will want this safety car to stay out for as long as possible. He will want no laps of racing if he could, as the lap car's getting very close to the wall there. Not sure what's happening there, as we see everyone start to catch up. Angry Man now with the rest of the field. Formal casting there as well. Rudiges and Rebler, it's both catching up. But I reckon the safety car will stay out all 3 laps, because if you see Kufu Cowboy all the way at the back there and has a Hawk too, this will take a while for them to catch back up. As we have someone in the pits, and Dash in the pits again. Maybe that's just to let all the leaders through, I'm not sure. As we do have a prediction up, will Stealth get the win or HK bring it home and take P1 for the 2nd time this season?
Who are you putting your money on?
Oh, I'm not sure. You never know. Man of Tin may still have a chance as well here. It's not just between Stealth and HK at the moment, I don't think. But
Anything can happen.
Got this. HK will have a defensive masterclass here, and he will bring it home for that P1. The 2nd of the season, of course, which will very much help his championship standings. As Belladay chooses the decision to stay out on those hard tires. I believe Rebelers has had a bit of a moment again, because he has dropped down from behind Rudiges all the way to P10, so not the best race for him. Started pretty high up, was in the podium positions with HK, but has fallen down a bit.
So, will we see the safety car in this lap? I don't think we will.
Well, safety car came out, I believe. If I recall correctly, I can check now. Safety car did come out lap 19, so if Kufu Cowboy and has a Hawk, which it doesn't look like they're catching up, it may be out till lap 22.
This is only going to help HK.
It's still not in, so we will have only 3 laps of racing.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be insane. This
safety car will be in this lap, I believe.
Spell it out. 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Decides to pit now. I'm not sure about that decision. Waits for the safety car to be out for 3 laps and then pits. We'll give Hazlehawk the position on Belladay, I believe. No, it won't. But yeah, safety car will be in this lap. And now it's up to see how fast these lap cars can get out of the way and let racing resume between these 2 drivers. as HK will be loving life right now. At the start, he gets to control the pace of this restart. If it is in this lap, we are still not sure, but Hazahawk will catch up. So I believe it'll be in this lap if Hazahawk has any say in it. HK will be wanting it to stay out longer. Stealth will want it in as soon as possible. But I believe it'll be in this lap. Hazahawk has caught up to the back of the field now. It will be in this lap. HK is getting ready to set the pace here, as of course as soon as we cross into Sector 3, the safety car will be in and racing will resume as soon as they cross the start-finish line. And HK will resume the race whenever he wants. And where do you reckon is the best place to restart the race here around Jeddah?
I think he just needs to go.
Do you reckon as soon as safety car gets in, he just goes, or do you reckon you wait until the final corner?
I reckon you just go. Go like there's no tomorrow.
Well, safety car will be in this lap as we cross into Sector 3. Is it? Or are we going another lap?
Nah, safety car's in this lap.
Safety car in this lap. HK will slow down as the safety car goes in. A bit of throttle lock there. Seems to always cause an issue, but this time it looks like everyone's keeping it clean through there. Of course, as soon as the safety car goes into the pit lane, enters the pit lane, HK can do what he wants. So he's looking to get this underway as soon as possible. Can he get a good restart here? Safety car, of course, still not in the pit lane, so it's going to be very close. As they're going to stop around this final corner. And safety car is in the pit lane. It's up to HK. And we are back underway, back racing again. And these lap cars will be looking to get out of the way for Stealth, as Man of Tin may go for a move here on Stealth. Into turn 1. Man of Tin looks to be there. Is he going to get the room?
That's big contact!
And there's a bit of contact. Stealth's round. Stealth and Man of Tin collide. The FIA is going to have fun with that one, as Kufu as a Hawk gets in the action as well. And that... Oh, more contact. Back of the field, more contact. Everyone's going around here. This is chaos on this safety car restart.
Self 5-second penalty.
5-second penalty, and this is now HK Racing's race to lose. 3 laps of racing, 2.5, and he just has to hold it. There's a 5-second gap to the Red Bull of Freed Slim Shady, and Reblotz is back on the podium after all that chaos.
Stealth and Reblotz fighting wheel to wheel. Who's going to give it up into the turn? It's Reblotz.
Oh, bit of contact there from Reblotz. Reblotz will be looking to keep Stealth behind, trying to protect the win for HK here.
Stealth, bit of a rub into the wall.
Between these two. As we see blue flags here, Stealth looking to make the positions back up. He won't be happy with what Man of Tin did there. As there's a lot of contact, Man of Tin drops all the way down to P13. And Freed Slim Shady may look to try and keep Stealth behind here. But HK Racing 5 seconds ahead. He just needs to hold on now. He's got 2 lap cars in between him and them. DRS will not be enabled for... Actually, it might be enabled for the last lap here. But that is it. So, HK may bring this home. Say goodbye to your channel points if you put the me on Stealth. I'm sorry, but this is HK's race to lose here.
Stealth just charging for HK as he hits the wall. He's getting desperate now. As Freed Slim Shady's looking down the inside.
Soccer Tom retires in the pit lane, of course. Something you never want to see, but it has happened, and I believe Ayrton Dash may be going to retire in the pit lane as well.
As Reblotz spins round!
Oh, Reblotz. What happened there?
He's just managed to spin the rears through the S's.
HK's gap is getting bigger though, so Stealth may be getting a bit too desperate here, getting a bit sloppy. Do you reckon? I don't really think Stealth can gain this 6 seconds in 1 lap. This is HK's race to lose. He just has to keep it clean and he'll be okay. I don't want to give HK any bad luck, but this could be what HK needed here.
See Belladart looking to make a move on Rudy. Is he going to dive down his inside?
This is looking like a very good race for the Aston Martins and the Red Bulls constructors-wise. As DRS enabled for this last lap, Freed could still go for the move on Stealth here. as Belladate and Rudiges are going to get into a bit of a scruff here. Maybe Rudiges' teammate of Freed Sim Shady will help him out. We'll see what happens here. As the Alpine of Khufu Cowboy was at the very back, is now up to P6. That carnage on the safety car restart has helped him out tremendously here.
As you see your boy Cappy diving a bit too deep.
Angry Man gets the position on him as there's yellow flags in Sector 1. What's happened there?
Your boy Cappy just going a bit slow, formal casting, getting past his teammate, nice and clean.
There's a Mercedes stopped on the road there. Is that a lap car letting people through?
I believe so. I believe it's Ayrton.
As Belladate getting very close here.
He wants to overtake both of these Red Bulls. Freed Slim Shady with no ERS left.
He has got the DRS and he has got the slipstream.
Slim Shady.
Oh! 3 wide. Who's gonna back out?
Oh!
No one backs out. And Belladate's made it work. But if we switch over to HK Racing, it's worked in his favour as he rounds the final corner. HK taking it a bit slow here. Doing his little celebration, and HK Racing wins
HK
the
has
first
brought
race
it
of ARL.
home.
He's
Oh.
won it in Jeddah. And the chance start in chat. HK has brought it home in Jeddah. His second race win of the season, and what a drive it was. Rudiges gets P2 after the penalties. Freed Slim Shady P3. P4 Stealth. P5 Khufu Cowboy. P6 Belladate, of course, ended up losing those positions back to the Red Bulls. P7 Formal Casting. P8 your boy Cappy. P9 Angry Man. P10 we have Red Blurts. P11 Hazahawk. P12 Man of Tin, who is the last person we're waiting to finish. P13 Milk. P14 Schmork. And P15 Ant and Dash. Of course, DNFs from Soccer Tom, MV33, Jake, Windows, and Bulldogs here. Of course, MV33's DNF had a massive effect on the race, as that is the final standings. Of course, subject to change from the FIA, but
What a race.
HK has got P1 on track. HK will not be losing that anytime soon. He will not be giving that down. And what a
Belladate,
race it was from HK.
our driver of the day, as we see HK coming out to collect his trophy.
I believe that is HK's second win on the trot now. He won in Bahrain and now wins in Jeddah.
What a race from him. Going from the mediums for 16 laps, switching over to the softs, then the safety car coming out the next lap, overtaking Stealth, safety car restart, and just runs off with the win.
Yeah, of course, there will be interviews. We'll get them in after a little short break. We'll be back with the interviews.
As I'll just grab the incidents.
I'm sure there'll be more great racing to come in the next week. Of course, Jeddah is such a good track for racing, as shown today. The next couple races will be something else.
And as we take a quick break here, we'll be back with the interviews shortly.
What a race.
Now, as we set up for some interviews, what are your thoughts on that race, Bailey?
It was a great race, start to finish. Yeah, turn one, bit of chaos. There's always going to be at Jeddah, and then it was a pretty clean race until that safety car at the end kind of ruined everything for Stealth. I won't lie, but HK will be loving life right now. His second win on the bounce. He'll be loving all of that right now.
Absolute masterclass from the legend HK. As I'm gonna
Yeah.
drag him in here. Hopefully, he doesn't mind.
Sure he won't. He'll be buzzing after that race win. Alright, if we just want to grab him in here, I'll grab him now.
Yep. I can grab him.
It's
HK, congratulations.
Well, I knew I was on the right strategy, Val. You and I were chatting about it earlier today. I knew in my heart and soul that was the way to go. But apparently there was a bit of action behind me.
Lots of action.
Did you enjoy it?
It was insane. That was absolutely
amazing race.
insane.
That was, I was, as you know, Bailey, I should explain, and Chad, I should explain. Vlad is my driving instructor, and he helps me out and helps me get better and helps me with setups because I got no idea about setups. And I was so panicked coming into this round. I thought, man, if I could just finish in 10th spot and pick up 1 point, I'll be stoked. And then today I run a couple of sims, and I thought, mediums to soft. If I take it easy on them, and I didn't go chasing stealth. I just sat back and waited and hoped for the best. And yeah, happy.
It worked in the end.
Oh, congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so proud and so happy for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Absolutely amazing.
I think it's better when it comes at a track where you think you're going to be absolutely rubbish. It just feels that much more sweeter. So yeah, I'm stoked.
Yeah, always. I gotta ask, what were your thoughts when that safety car came out? What were you thinking?
I cried, Bailey. I cried because I didn't. Well, actually, it's probably worked in my favour because Stealth did pit. I was worried that he was going to come out and he was like lightning quick today. But I wasn't. My race wasn't with Stealth. He was like 6 laps and he's 6 seconds in front of me. So obviously my battle was for those that are in the battling for the championship at the moment. Formal casting, Rudy, and people like that. And I thought, oh, okay, I've got them. And I thought if they go in and they get softs, they've got more speed at me at this track. I am a goner, but it didn't work out that way. I think a few lap cars may have helped my cause a little bit.
Yeah, of course. There was a bit of contact behind. I guess we'll hear Stealth side a bit later on. But yeah, all I have to say is congratulations on another race win this season.
I can't believe it. 2 wins in a season. This is crazy. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated.
Have a good one, HK.
Shall do. Do you want me to bring anyone else in? I don't know if either of you.
It's all right. I'm
You
gonna
gonna-
drag
Yeah,
Stealth
you've got
in.
it.
Okay, have fun, guys. Bye. Thank
See
you,
ya.
chat.
And we'll get Stealth in here.
Stealth's not gonna be happy.
Can you drag him?
Yeah, he's not gonna be happy, but we'll get him in here.
Stealth, how are you, mate?
Mixed.
Mixed?
I was in front by 9 seconds before safety car.
You're absolutely rapid today, mate. So unfortunate. I've got nothing but good comments for you. Seriously, your pace, your speed, your consistency is absolutely on another level compared to the rest of the field.
Thanks.
Bailey, any questions?
Oh yeah, of course. The safety car ended up working out in your favour, and of course a bit of contact. I believe it was with Man of Tin, was it? That contact in the end?
Nope, formal push Man of Tin into me.
Oh, okay, so it was a
It was
big
a
bit of
pull
contact.
shot.
So, yeah, what are your thoughts after the race? What were your thoughts when the safety car first came out?
I was hoping it wasn't going to go for 3 laps, because I probably could have chased down HK if I wasn't killed in the first corner. Yeah, I mean, after it wasn't that bad. Everyone kind of just spun and everyone ghosted, so I didn't really have much problems. I got a penalty by Cappy when I went through him because he spun, so that should be getting removed. So technically, I'm second as time says.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really much more I could do. HK got 3 laps to wall down his soft, so pretty much at my wear by the end of the safety car. And I couldn't keep. I run really low tire pressure to deal with the high speed corners and shit like that. So I was just kind of
Yeah.
scuffed. And I'll take the second. I'm not gonna be here next week anyway because I'm going away to Wellington for an economics trip.
Oh, okay.
So unfortunately, I missed that race. But good luck to the rest of the races.
Yeah, I'm sure with the pace you showed today, even if you miss a race, you'll still be very much in the title charge.
Hopefully.
Thank you
Alright,
very much,
that-
Stealth. Best of luck.
Have a good one.
Thanks. Goodbye.
I think we'll wrap it up there, Bailey.
Yeah,
I will move myself out.
yeah. It was a good race from Academy today. Of course, we have 3 more races tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, all at 8 p.m. So make sure you tune in there. Ray, the stream will be starting, I believe, at a bit before 7:50. So make sure you tune in. And yeah, we'll be back with you for more racing. Vlad, if you want to say anything else to close it out, go ahead.
As we look at the points, HK Racing is leading in the constructors with Reblets. I'm not sure. I think they will still be in front as they got a very dominant lead with 62 points, with McLaren behind with 46 points. And I believe HK will now move into first in the driver standings. But no, that's all from me. Thank
Yeah,
you.
well, it was a great race, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you next time.
Adios. Thank you everyone for tuning into the stream, and we'll see you tomorrow night. Take care.
Thanks, everyone.